Hey everybody, what is happening? This is K Doubles, and this is some Vector gameplay. Vector is probably one of my favorite guns in the game. I mentioned earlier that I've been playing with it quite a bit. This is my second Prestige, and all of first Prestige I played with like the Remington 870 and the PDW. And this Prestige I'm starting to play with the Vector and the S12. I played my first game with it last game, and I didn't do so hot, but it was a slightly longer range map. And it was kind of funny. I went even. But this is totally irrelevant because I am just kind of talking. But I'm going to explain why I've been out of town for the last 2 weeks. Kind of. Okay, so I don't know how much I really want to explain, but I know I'm going to explain some. So yeah. I went to Washington D.C. because I am in a conference group. I don't know how to describe it. It's something where they get students together and we go up to D.C. and we propose things, and other people who are in the conference tell us whether they want to keep it or not. And then all the stuff that we propose goes to a government organization, and they look through and they look for ones that they actually want to pass into bills. But it's similar to the UN. It's like Model UN, but not. If y'all have heard of that, it's something kind of fun. It was a ton of fun. There's about 2 days of conference, or 3 days of conference, and then there's like a closing day. But we had to come back to my hometown on the closing day, so we missed that, which kind of sucked, but actually I wasn't too worried about it. I'd rather just be home. And I just got back like last night around 6, and I immediately went to sleep. I went and slept from 6 till 8 in the morning. I slept for 14 hours. And it was glorious. Like, I have never slept that much in my entire life. I was out cold the whole night. Or I guess it wasn't really the whole night. I woke up around 3, and I played on Reddit and stuff, and I don't know. It was weird. I've never really been on Reddit. I decided to check it out. This is just a random video where I'm going to continue talking because I want to. I'm just kind of in a pretty good mood. I can't talk because I don't know what's wrong with me. But I have a lot of good stuff going for me. I got accepted to a big thing that I've been looking forward to. Don't want to ruin that yet. I'll talk to y'all about that in the future. But I want to tell y'all some stuff about this DC trip. We stay in this it's called we stay right by the College of Georgetown, and we go. There's like Pennsylvania Street, which was where the White House is on, but we're like probably about a mile and a half from the White House. And there are like all these shops on there and all these cafes and all like the funnest things you have. And so we got there, and on the first day, sorry if y'all heard that crinkling, I accidentally crinkled some paper. We took a Segway tour, which was so weird. It was so fun though. Like, I felt like the biggest tourist on earth. But it's like my third time to be in that conference, and this is my fourth time being to DC. And we were riding around DC on Segways. We probably went like 5 miles on the Segways. We were just like weaving up and down streets and going to all the monuments, and we were with like these 2 tour guides, and it was literally so much fun. Like, it was so much fun. We just went to we went up and down the DC Mall, which is like, it's not an actual mall if you don't know. It's where like the Capitol, the Washington Monument, the Lincoln, the Vietnam, Korean, just all the monuments are. And then we went and looked by all the Smithsonians, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. I love like, this is my last year to take that trip. I'm too old now, and it was fun. This is my 3rd year, but yeah. So after we went on the Segway tour, we actually, half the group didn't take the Segway tour and half the group did. And halfway through the Segway tour, we actually ran into the other group and we're like, "Oh hey, what are y'all doing?" And it was really funny. But apparently, this is this is not racist in any way, shape, or form. It was just something that happened. We were going by, and there's this group of Japanese people, and they all like started waving at us and started taking pictures of us while we were all like riding by on our Segways. And our little tour guide goes, "Oh yeah, that's a very common thing. I'm actually a minor celebrity in Japan now." It was so funny. But What else did we do? We went to the Air and Space Museum, which is probably my favorite of all the Smithsonian museums. It was something else. They have just all the the air and space history stuff of the last 100 years, 200 years. Which, I guess that's not, I guess it's only about 120 years, honestly, because 1906, I guess, 1908 was when they flew through the Kitty Hawk. Actually, I can't remember the right year. I'm just kind of rambling, because I am totally off topic. But then we went and looked at the National Archives with all the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Magna Carta, and all those older documents that are just kind of faded and impossible to read. And it was also pretty cool. Then what else did we do? There was a bunch of random stuff we did. Oh my gosh, food there is living expensive. I spent more money on food in that week than I have in probably like a month during a certain month. I don't know. I'm really sucking at talking right now, and I am so sorry. But you're gonna have to deal with that, because yeah, no. I don't know. I'm just in a pretty fantastic mood. I've had a heck of a long sleep. It's early in the morning right now. Okay, not early. It's like 10, 9 in the morning on Sunday, and I'm just kind of messing around. I played a little Call of Duty, then I decided I was record some videos, because I haven't given y'all videos in 2 weeks. I am sorry. I gave y'all some vlogs, but those, they didn't show myself, and y'all, okay, I said y'all. I got called out so many times in the conference for saying y'all. It was hilarious. And then somebody was like, hey, how do I use the word y'all in a sentence? I was like, what? It's like multiple people. It's y'all. And I could not figure out how to like describe it to them. They're like, I just don't get it. I was like, it's the word for you. And I'm like stuttering because I'm like can't figure out why they're so confused of such a simple word. And yeah, it was really funny because I kept on getting called out. They're like, you must be from the South. I'm like, yeah, I drive a tractor. I do all that stuff. I ride a horse to school. And they're like, okay. And one person actually believed I rode a horse to school, and it was really sad. But yeah, I don't really see myself as having a strong accent. I think I'm pretty middle of the road. I know people who have thick accents who are from my hometown, and then I know people who, like, I guess similar to myself, don't really have much of one. Do I have an accent? I don't know. I obviously can't hear my own accent. Like, no one can hear their own accent. Like, everyone feels like they have their own accent. I am rambling like crazy, but I just kind of feel like talking, because I haven't put out a video, and this video is like 11 minutes or something, so yeah, I'm just kind of talking out my ass. I'm not going to say that. I have worked so hard to keep my channel clean. So I'm continuing to ramble, but I'm also kind of having fun. I have a gigantic bag to unpack. It is like 55 pounds worth of clothes. Yeah, oh, so know how airports have the 50-pound limit? I was actually at 55, and I kind of cheated. I legitimately grabbed my bag and like picked up on the handle while they were weighing it, and so it was only 50. She was like, oh, you cut it really close there, son. And I was like, yeah, I did. And like did this awkward laugh and got out of there as fast as possible. But it was, I'm not going to lie, I am a dirty cheater, and I feel bad for it. But on the way up, or on the way back, I had to put like 4 shoes in my backpack that were really heavy, and so I fixed the weight issue. But yeah, I'm just kind of having fun to talk to y'all, because I haven't done a video in forever, and I'm just kind of still just feel like talking. So one night we had a God, I'm totally blanking on how to describe this. We had everyone in an elevator, okay? So there's about 14 of us, maybe, in an elevator. And we're all kind of sitting there, and we're like, oh, hey, let's jump, and we're on the elevator. So we all jumped, which was a horrible idea. And someone's head hit the fire alarm, and so we all thought we had, like, overweighed the thing. And it's just a little, like, push-button fire alarm where it's, like, and then you just pull it back out to turn it off. But they didn't realize that. And so someone had hit it, and we're all freaking out because the fire alarm's going off, and we thought it was because we, like, broke the elevator and we were all going to die. And it legitimately stopped the elevator, like, halfway between 2 floors. And we were all freaking out because we were now stuck in an elevator. And It was really scary, but someone pulled the button back out, and we went to our floor. And yeah, so we all survived. We cut it close though. It was scary, and I was like, I am not going to get stuck in this crowded of an elevator with all of y'all. And yeah, but I will catch you cats later. I have just been wanting to do a little random talking nonsense. By the way, this is in the background. This is my favorite strategy to use, Vector, with the UAV, counter UAV, and Ghost, Chopper. I put a video of it out earlier, but yeah, catch you cats later. Bye.